Welcome everyone. This is the masterclass. I'm Patrick Nazareth, and I'm here to help you clear your doubts, if any. I have around 30 years of experience teaching. I'd like to share some of that with you. Today we look at the poem For Anne Gregory, written by William Butler Yeats. First, a little bit about the poet. The poet was born in Dublin, Ireland on June the 13th in 1865. He was considered a leading light of the Irish independence movement when they were occupied by the Britishers. He was an Irish nationalist who wrote on themes that are quintessentially Irish. He drew inspiration from Celtic folklore, from his own mythology. He won the Nobel Prize in Literature in the year 1923. This poem is about people who actually existed. The girl Anne Gregory was the granddaughter of a lady who was very well known to Mr. Yeats, and that lady asked Yeats to talk to her granddaughter, and while speaking to her, he composed this poem, and this is what we are going to examine today. The first stanza goes, Never shall a young man, thrown into despair, by those great honey-coloured ramparts at your ear, love you for yourself alone and not your yellow hair. In the first stanza, the poet is speaking to Anne Gregory and telling her that, listen, people are going to fall in love with you. But what are they going to fall in love with? They're going to fall in love with you for your physical beauty. And physical beauty to different people mean different things. So he's suggesting that people will love her because of her hair. Because obviously she has thick hair, long hair, lustrous hair, is blonde, yellowish color. That's what the poet is trying to tell the girl, that listen, the boy in question who says, I love you, will not love you for the person whom you are, but he will love you for your physical beauty, because you are a beautiful girl. In the second stanza, the girl replies, But I can get a hair dye and set such color there, brown or black or carrot, that young men in despair may love me for myself alone and not my yellow hair. It's a very witty answer, it's a mischievous answer. She says, okay, fine, you say people will love me because of my physical beauty, because of my beautiful hair. It's yellow, it's blonde, it's beautiful. I agree. What I can do? I can dye it. One day I'll dye it black. One day I will dye it brown. One day I will dye it red. So anyone who says that, listen, I love you, and he's actually saying it because he loves my yellow hair, the next day he comes to meet me, he'll find I have black hair or some other color. So he'll be forced to love me for me and myself alone and not for my physical beauty. The last stanza of this poem, I heard an old religious man but yesternight declare that he had found a text to prove that only God, my dear, could love you for yourself alone and not your yellow hair. So remember we talked about the age gap. The girl is young enough to be his granddaughter. W.B. Yeats at that time was in his 60s. So now he doesn't want to argue with the girl, but he has seen a great deal more of life. So he does realize that the physical aspect, all of us look at the physical aspect. We say, okay, fine, this girl is beautiful, that boy is handsome, look at that boy's biceps, look at that girl's face, look at her color, look at his hair. There are different things that attract people to each other. But if you look carefully, if you think carefully, you are attracted to the physical appearance of a person, the outside appearance, when what really matters is what is inside a person. So the poet tries to put it that, listen, in a religious book, there was a text, and God says very clearly in that text that no one can love you for yourself alone, but people will always love you for your physicality, and in this case, for your yellow hair. Themes running through this poem: internal beauty versus external beauty. Which do you go for? Remember, external beauty will fade with time, but internal beauty will last till the day you die. If you're a good person, you will remain a good person. You may be beautiful today, but you will not be so beautiful tomorrow. You may be handsome today, but you will lose your good looks tomorrow. Experience and youth. The dialogue is between an old gentleman and a young girl. One is speaking out of the experience, the amount of stuff he has seen, the people he has met, and the other is youth, who cannot say no to listening to an older person, but who tries to pass it off with a mischievous smile or with a mischievous answer that is not committed to what the old man is saying or what the old people's experience is telling you. It is based simply on what the young person is thinking. In other words, the young person is forced to listen, but is not actually listening. All right, then, that's the poem for you. I hope you have been able to enjoy it. If I have been of any help to you at all, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Maybe there are some others out there who need our help. Thank you for watching.